Hey drummers, welcome to this full video song lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds, drummed by, of course, the legendary Mel Gaynor. I originally did a little free video for this, teaching you the drum solo, which of course we'll get onto again later in this lesson. But it's been requested so many times for the full lesson that I thought I'd better get around to doing it to help my Facebook and YouTube followers. So today, it's the full lesson. The tempo is 111 BPM and we're basically playing 16th notes on the hi-hat all the way through. Mel's playing this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Of course your hi-hat would be over here, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. We're playing 16th notes on the hi-hat. And throughout that, Mel is playing some really funky bass drum patterns and some really cool drum fills as well. But that hi-hat gets maintained throughout the entire song, which is quite incredible really. And it sounds amazing. And the first line I've written here, note, some of Mel's more intricate, subtle and very quiet hi-hat work has been omitted for simplicity and focus on the main drum parts. So I'm putting my hands up right from the beginning. There's a few little licks in there that I really could not work exactly what Mel was doing. I'll show you what I mean. There's some drum beats, some grooves where he's playing the double-handed drum beat, which we'll get onto in a moment. Where he's playing something like that, but it's more subtle than that. It's easier to play on a real hi-hat rather than this electric hi-hat, which isn't as subtle. You can get a lot more subtleness out of an acoustic hi-hat. But he's playing these upbeat, open hi-hat notes throughout the song in random places that add a little bit of sparkle to the drum parts. And I thought rather than focus on that intricate hi-hat work, which is very quiet in the mix, which most musicians aren't even going to notice. It's only the drummers that are probably going to spot that little hi-hat work going on in the background. I thought, rather than make this lesson really complicated, which is already pretty complicated, I'd leave out that kind of stuff and show you what I meant by it. And if you want to throw in your own sort of Mel Gaynor style hi-hat openings with some doubles, that kind of stuff, then feel free to, but it makes this much harder to be able to play. So, start off with, we've really got a two-bar drum beat which gets into in the main groove, but we starts with this intro chorus, and we've got these crash cymbal stabs following around the snare drum on 2 and 4. So I'll show you the first drum beat. It starts with a flat on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, flap, and then we're into our first groove, our first bar of drum beat. And Mel is playing the crash cymbal on 1 and the and a beat 2. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and